Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, watching the National Series from Homestead. They're ready to go overtime here after a caution that came out with 8 laps to go for Taylor Gray blowing a white rear tire. Kyle Larson had a 16-second lead over second place Sam Mayer, and now and leapt up to 5th place Sheldon Creed, and now gonna have to restart here with 2 laps to go on a car that has not been good on the short run. Kyle Larson and Sam Mayer pick the inside lane. Larson spins the tires on the restart, help him Sam Mayer. Austin Hill gets clear of the lead. Austin Hill might have just gave up. They might have just gave it $100,000. Here comes Justin Allgaier to the inside. Carlos has been the dominant car all day long. And these guys are on 4 fresh tires, and you see everybody else in the back still on old tires. That's the difference between new tires and old tires. At least 60, 40, 50 laps on them. Allgaier, Austin Hill trying to battle for the lead and $100,000 along with Sam Mayer. And Carlos is right behind him. Austin Hill sidetracked Allgaier the line. Austin Hill leads at the white flag. Oh, he got tight. He washed off the track. Allgaier clear to the lead. Battles on for $100,000 down the backstretch for the final time. Justin Allgaier clear ahead of Sam Mayer and Austin Hill. Kyle Larson had the lead. Unfortunately, due to a late caution, and Sam Mayer jacking him up on the restart. Justin Allgaier will win $100,000 and take the checkered flag at Homestead. Sam Mayer second, Austin Hill third, Kyle Larson fourth, and Sheldon Creed running out the top 5. Jesse Love 6th, Brandon Jones 7th, Nick Sanchez 8th, Daniel Dye 9th, and Carson Quapple rounding out the top 10. Oh, Jeb Budden wrecked hard on the 27. That car's destroyed. Justin Allgaier, arguably his worst mile and a half, and he steals the win from Kyle Larson. And he gets a $100,000 bonus. He stole that from Sam Mayer as well. Because Sam Mayer had it locked up with a 10-second lead over Austin Hill. And Kyle Larson, like I said, was 16 seconds ahead of Sam Mayer. That just shows you how dominant Kyle Larson was. He was so dominant, he lapped up to 5th place Sheldon Creed. That's how dominant that 17 car was. And Allgaier burns it down the front stretch. And unfortunately, Kyle Larson will not be able to get the triple. He will not be able to do the sweep. So this is the checker flag that all the lead lap cars finished. So this is coming up right here, I think. Ooh, Jeb got turned into the outside wall. Ooh. Oh, and then he hit the pit road wall. Oh. And he hit it again. Oh, that was rough. That was rough for Allgaier. I mean, not Allgaier, Jeb Budden. But for Justin Allgaier, he goes back to back. He won Las Vegas in dominating fashion. Today, he gets redemption from Phoenix. And there's Kyle Larson climbing out of the car, dejected look on his face. And there's Allgaier climbing out of his car through the roof and gets to celebrate. Kyle Larson had the best car hands down all day long, but when it came down to the final 2 laps on the restart, a bad push from Sam Mayer was not enough. So for Larson to get his second win on the weekend, and second at Homestead. And then Sam Mayer, the man behind him on the restart, also ejected. I guess you could say it's redemption from Phoenix, because Allgaier lost it on a restart, on an overtime restart. So Allgaier gets one back. So this is the restart. You see Allgaier, not Allgaier. Well, Allgaier was pushing Hill, but Larson, looked like he got pushed from a bad push from Sam Mayer, and then they go off in zone 1. Then Allgaier puts the crossover on Austin Hill down the backstretch with all guy trying to get ahead of Austin Hill, and Sam Mayer and Cal Austin's battling behind him. I believe I saw there were 6 cars on the lead lap because Jesse Love got the free pass. 5 cars ended up taking the waypoint to get back on the lead lap. So only 11 cars ended up on the lead lap at the end of this race. That's insane. That was just how dominant Kyle Larson was. He lapped up to Jesse Love and put him a lap down in 6th place. 6th. And Justin Allgaier wins $100,000. That means next week in Monterey he goes for $100,000, along with Austin Hill, Sam Mayer, and I think Sheldon Creed. So basically, it's almost a repeat of the Dash for Cash to replace Jesse Love with Sheldon Creed. Oh, we're gonna hear Larson now. He finished 4th, man. That's sad. He led 132 of the 201 laps. So it looked like Mayo went before Larson. Ooh. Kind of like there's a check for $100,000 for Justin Allgaier. But he said he's got one more opportunity in the 17, and that would be Bristol, where he'll be trying to go for the triple there. Because he's also winning the truck race that weekend as well. That's his second of 2 Truck Series starts as well. So, they climbed the fence. I didn't know they climbed the fence. That's crazy. They climbed the fence. That's wild. That's wild. They pulled a Noah Gregson. And he got the fastest lap on the last lap. Man, Allgaier put on a clinic on that restart. He even got the fastest lap on the last lap. That's insane. I think he only led like 22 laps today, which that was more than I think that was more than he had ever led at Homestead, and I don't think he ever before today. I don't think he even finished top 5 at Homestead. I think his best finish was like 6th. So the fact that oh yeah, here's the Dash for Cash for next week in Martinsville. Yeah, 00 Sheldon Creed, 41 Sam Mayer, 41 Sam Mayer, 7 Justin Allgaier, and 21 Austin Hill. So this weekend we had 3 Chevys and a Ford. Now we're gonna have it even up, 2 Chevys and 2 Fords. All 4. Oh, we got Mayer here, interviewing Sam Mayer. Oh, you did more than missed timing, my man. You went ahead of you went before Larson. You don't get to choose where you restart. He does. Harrison Burton ended up 11th, being the last car on the lap. Connor Zero 12th, Dean Thompson 13th, Brendan Poole 14th, Jeb Burton 15th, Justin Bonsignor 16th, Parker Westlaw 17th, Anthony Alfredo 18th, Josh Williams 19th, and Ryan Ellis 20th. Josh Williams had a nice top 20. He was winning better than that. He was winning like 12th or 13th for the for the whole way, for the remainder of the race. So kind of disappointed to see him come home 19th, but he's also getting better. So I'm glad to see Josh getting better. Hopefully be 100% next week in Martinsville. Sammy Smith 21st, Ryan Sieg 22nd, Taylor Gray 23rd, William Sawalich 24th, Blaine Perkins 25th, Jeremy Clemens 26th, Kyle Sieg 27th, Brad Perez 28th. There's Austin Hill coming home second. He kind of had an interesting day, to say the least. Joey Gase 29th, Ryan Snyder 30th, Garrett Smithley 31st, Chris White 32nd, Patrick Emily 33rd, Leland Hyman Jr. 34th, Mason Machio 35th, Matt DiBendero 36th, Corey Heim 37th, and Christian Eckes rounds out the field. Corey Heim had the same problem he had in the truck race last night. Had engine problems, but unlike the truck race, he was able to make it to the end of the race, whereas today he didn't. And speaking of engines, Christian Eckes' engine blew up, so he ended up DNFing early on in the race, which that sucks for him, because that's kind of disappointing for Christian. Dean Thompson had a nice top 15 though. Great job for him. William Sawalich though, good lord. William Sawalich ran poorly today. I get he's a rookie in the series, but if you get passed by Leland Honeyman Jr. and Jeremy Clements on speed, then what are you doing? The man got passed. It was battling with like Brennan Poole, Leland Honeyman Jr. and Jeremy Clements, and no disrespect to those guys, no disrespect to the 51 team, the 44 team, or the 70 team. But the fact that you were in a Gibbs car and you ran 25th basically the whole race just shows you that you really don't deserve to be in that ride. And you should have at least been in the Truck Series full time, not the Nash Series. Yeah, he's had some good ones, but still, for a track like Homestead, to finish 25th, I think it was 24th actually. I think he ended up 24th, but still, that is very disappointing for you to end up in the 20s, like 2 laps down, I think. You don't deserve to be in that 18 car. I get why he's in it because of money, but at the same time, you should be at least in the Truck Series full time. I felt like he should have been in the Truck Series full time, and apparently he didn't think so. But even from his Truck Series results, even Truck Series full time probably would have not been a good idea for him. So I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, they were showing the replay of the restart. Once Allgaier got clear of Austin Hill and they started battling behind him between Hill and Mayer, that was all she wrote. That was all she wrote for Justin Allgaier to win. Sheldon Creed came home 5th. Gets to qualify for the Dash for Cash next week at Monzos. That's awesome for him. That's his second top 5 of the year. After DNFing at Phoenix and having a somewhat disappointing day at Vegas last week, for him to come home 5th is a great finish for him. And both Haas cars are the top 5, which is a step in the right direction for them, especially since Mayo's been carrying the team. This is his 5th top 10 in 6 races, which is the best start he's ever had to his career, to his season, especially after what happened last year when he couldn't get a good finish to save his life. For Mayo to be leading the team right now is really good for them, for that whole bunch. Jesse Love coming home 6th. Apparently, I think it was his spotter, Brandon Benesh, I think that's his, but yes, Brandon Benesh. Apparently he was getting mad at Jesse venting to his crew chief, Dane Stockman, that he was telling him to move up to the wall, and Jesse was very committed to the bottom, and he lost spots because of it. Because he was so committed to the bottom, Jesse's a young driver. I think he's like 19 or 20, somewhere around there. So he's very stubborn. He's at the age where he's very stubborn, and he's not gonna give up on. Even if you tell him he's gonna tell him probably best to move up to the wall, he was still determined to make the bottom lane work, which it put him a lap down because of it, but it's a learning experience for Jesse, and maybe sometime down the road, if his crew chief or spotter tells him to move up to the track, move up to the wall, kind of like Homestead is, then he'll do it. And unfortunately, he won't be able to compete for the $100,000 next week at Martinsville, but hopefully he'll lock in for the next race being Bristol, since they're skipping Darlington for Throwback Weekend. This is the current playoff grid right now, which I don't think we should look at this too much yet. But yeah, very surprised names in the top 12 currently. Jeb Bird, even though he wrecked on the last lap. Harrison Burton, he's having a fantastic season for that 25 car. Ryan Seek was in the top 10. That's usually where he is at. Yeah, not Jesse Love. He's somewhere in the top 5, top 10. But some interesting names in the top 12 in the playoff grid right now. But like I said, I think it's a little too early to be looking at that right now. But it's a little too early to be looking at that right now. But once we get like halfway through the regular season, then yeah, that playoff grid will be really what we'll be focusing on until we get to I think it's Gateway, which is the regular season finale for the National Series this year. And then we kick off the playoffs at Bristol? I believe it's Bristol. I think it's Bristol. But yeah. That's gonna do it for me, y'all. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to the video, ring the little bell so you can notify of an upload. Congratulations to Justin Allgaier getting redemption from his Phoenix disappointment. And getting back-to-back wins, the first multi-time winner of the season in the National Series. He was clearly not the best car, but shows you that it's never over until it's over. And never count out anyone that is in the running for the win. And it shows you that you might have the best car, but at the end of the day, if you don't get the checker flag, then it was not worth it. It was not worth it to get to the end and hopefully try to win the race. But hopefully next week at Martinsville, get some short track racing and some beating and banging and get a grandfather clock. Alrighty guys, I'll catch y'all on the next one. See ya.